Hi. Oh, so you just gonna keep playing? Like it's gonna do it at one of them? Oh well.
It was jamming too much. I had to keep on going.
Right. Remix. Da, 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 da.
Right.
What's up though? What's going on, everybody?
Nothing much. What's going on? What's going on?
Not much. Chilling. Ready to get into this topic tonight. A teenage love with our
Teenage.
boy Forrest.
Yeah, we have a guest tonight, Mr. Forrest. How you doing, Forrest?
I am doing swell. How about you guys?
We're great.
Awesome. Amazing.
Yes.
So is there anything you want to tell the people before we get into it? Like, you want them to follow you, anything you want to say before we get into these topics that you want to speak on?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, we thank you for, being here.
Go straight into it.
Just Forrest. Listen, you could just find Forrest on Black Girls Gone Wild podcast. How about that?
Right. That's all. So, Mr. Forrest, what is on your mind? Like, first, we thank you for being here. We know you got some shit you want to get off your chest. So let's talk about it and let's see how we can help you with whatever. So what's up? What you want to talk about?
I don't even know where to start.
Just pick one and we'll go with it, Like you want to start with like relationship stuff, or you want to start with more of a self, thing. We can talk about it.
Relationships. Talking about relationships.
Okay.
All right. So how can we help you with relationships being a young man?
I can't even answer that. I have no idea how you can help me.
I mean, because
why? Because we're women.
Yeah, but y'all can help me from giving a woman's point of view on things. So
yeah.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like I know we can't tell you how to be a man in your relationship, whatever it is, but no, we might can give you a little more insight on some shit from the woman's side.
Right.
So what questions I guess do you have for us on why women act, say, think, feel how they do?
Can you be a friend with your ex?
I say no. I say no, absolutely not. No way, shape, or form friends at all. But that's just me.
Like no. And I feel like it depends. I will say I'm more on the no side than I am on the it depends side. Because that depends is very rare. But it can happen. It can happen. And I think for me, the reason why I'm more for the no is because people still have feelings. And if we broke up, it's not unless it's a mutual breakup, like we both talk about it and we be like, we just need to go ahead and end this. But if one person break up with the other person, somebody don't want to break up, but they have to break up.
Right.
So if you break up with me and I don't want to lose you, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your friend.
Right.
So what's your thoughts on that for right now before we elaborate more?
But before a relationship even started, they were friends before. So what's the difference between being a friend before and being a friend after?
A lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, time, togetherness that, there had to be something there for the relationship to even form. So all of that is gone. Like it's a different level.
Like we can still be labeled as friends, and we can still be friends, but unfortunately, we're not gonna hang out and talk like we were because again, if I'm your girlfriend and you broke up with me, and I don't want this breakup, but I have to go along with it because I can't make you be with me, but I can decide if I want you to be my friend.
Right.
And it does not seem fair. I get it, but this is how some women think. This is how a lot of women think. Let me say that. I don't even want to say stuff. This is how majority of women think from 18 on whatever.
But being a friend is being cordial. Like, y'all not nasty. There's no bad blood. Y'all not friends like, hey, talking on the phone, hanging out. Nah. Friends is cordial. If I see you, hey, how you doing? You know, things are great. Are you great? How's your mom? Blah, blah, blah. But us hanging out on the phone and texting all that, nah.
So how does that affect you? Because I understand what you're saying. We was friends before. So you, after a breakup, you feel like y'all should still do the things y'all did, minus what?
Nah, it ain't even that. It's just if we was able to talk as friends on a level before, it shouldn't be a difference after, regardless of feelings.
No.
But what do you guys need to talk about? What do you guys need to talk about?
Just in general, just talking. It shouldn't be a problem with just talking to somebody.
But what you need to talk about?
I guess she feel like if you broke up with her, what you need to talk to her for? I mean, and as messed
what
up.
What do you guys need to talk about? Because before you guys were friends, but now that the relationship kind of intertwined and got in there, you know, it kind of took that friendship to no longer friends to a whole nother level to relationship. So after
it's
that,
kind of hard for the woman to go back into just being your friend.
And especially if you broke up or the male broke up with the female.
It's almost like a double standard. Again, it sounds so messed up. It really does. Go ahead, though. What you were saying?
I forgot what I was going to say.
Not bad, B. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But on the flip side to that, I know of situations where women were like, no friends. But, you know, when they back need to be scratched, you know, they call up that ex like, hey, can you come over? You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. So that kind of go both ways. I have a girlfriend who's dealing with that right now. She don't want to be friends with her ex. She don't have nothing to do with her ex. But she
won't have something to do with it.
Right. She's in need. So she like, hey, I need to call up that ex. You know what I'm saying? So
right. So Forrest, as you can see, no matter how old you get, this thing that you're talking about now is something that continues on. So it's good that you asking these questions now because it'll prepare you for more serious relationships as you get older. Because Stormii is all about dating with intent. We dating with intent to do this.
Exactly.
So,
and my advice to her was, no, don't go get your back scratched because you know how your feelings are. You know, you're gonna want something else, and he's gonna think that it's a friendship or it's over. You know,
so. And that's what it is. What you don't want to lead anybody on to make it them like you can break up with somebody and she might still feel like, well, he still talking to me, so I know he ain't talking to nobody else, or he still want to hang out and spend time with me. How many dudes want to hang out and spend time with the ex? So you're giving you. It's like
you didn't want to hang and spend time with everybody else together,
right? It's emotions and feelings, like Stormii said, and don't none of us know how to get past that shit. So, like,
but my question for you, Forrest, is: what if the roles were reversed? What if she broke up with you? Would you still want to be her friend? Would you still want to have, conversation, shoot the shit, chat? If she broke up with you and broke your heart,
I wouldn't. My heart wouldn't be broke, but I wouldn't.
Pimp.
Go ahead, though. Your heart wouldn't be broke.
My heart would be broke, but I wouldn't mind sitting down and having a conversation with somebody if they want to sit down and talk.
Whether if she broke up with you, the roles would have been reversed.
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
Okay.
Mature. Well, you are, and you are.
I'm not.
I It's gonna take me a while to get there.
A long way. I'm not there yet. No, we're not friends.
Again, as you can see, no matter how old you are, this is the shit that goes on. So
yeah,
I hope we, kind of helped you with that. You can continue on with your questions if we didn't, but I hope we helped you with that situation as far as the relationships and shit. Okay. So what else you got? Hit us with it. It's kind of like Forrest is interviewing us today on stuff.
I have a scenario.
Okay, let's hear.
A weird situation. We're gonna call the girl Sarah because we're not using real names. So Sarah tried to talk to me multiple times, but during the multiple times she tried to talk to me, she would ghost me for maybe a week, or she'll go ghost for maybe a week or two, maybe a month, and she'll always tell me she'll be depressed. During the time she was depressed, she'll do weird things. One time, my friends called her with a dude, but you was just trying to talk to me a week ago. I don't understand that. I wouldn't understand that. Then you stopped talking to me again, and she came back again and told me, well, she felt like I didn't care about her health because the girl has lupus. So I guess it was one point in time where she tried to talk to me about it. And me knowing me, 9 times out of 10, I probably said, you need to do whatever you need to do to get your health, to fix your health, because your health comes first. If you don't do what you need to do for your health, then something can happen to you, and who knows what can happen. So 9 times out of 10, I probably said that. I don't know if her expectations was high, too high, because she was probably expecting something else. But because of that, she felt as if I didn't care about her health, so she stopped talking to me again. Then Sarah tried to talk to me recently, and maybe a week into trying to talk to me, she wanted the relationship. But you just started talking to me again. Our friendship ain't even healthy, so why would we get into a relationship?
Well, before we even, because I'm almost want to say this, and then because Stormii got some shit, I can see her face. But the fact that you like to communicate and you like to make sure the foundation is straight before you get,
Can you say very well, young man? Yes. Very well.
Okay, so because goddamn,
right.
Okay, so take off, Storm, because I know you got something to say.
Bye, Sarah. That's what I want to say. I want to say bye to Sarah because she got way too much going on. She don't know what the fuck. I'm sorry. She don't know what she want to do herself. She need to get herself together before she can even be a friend or a relationship with anything or anybody. Like, she has a lot going on physically and mentally. But I do advise for you to just be there for her as a friend if she needs to talk, but no relationship, because Sarah has to figure some stuff out. And you're too mature for Sarah at this point.
Sarah also had some things, like she'll throw in little things here and there. It'll be if we just get off from stop talking from it, when we get off from a break or her stop talking to me, she'll go, oh, when you gonna be my boyfriend, or when we gonna go on a date, and when you gonna buy me this. So me thinking, one, off rip, I feel like she was using me. She was trying to use me. And two, it felt like if she was trying to rush something, she was trying to rush into a relationship, but how can I get into a relationship if you, without me knowing, you're going to ghost me again because you don't ghost me before and we was never in a relationship?
My point, exactly.
That's true, because you don't want to get in no shit with somebody if they already showing you signs of fuckery.
Watch out for them signs,
right? And like I said, you're going into this with a foundation. You trying to set the foundation off real, so it ain't no wobbly, none of that. She ain't sturdy. She ain't sturdy at all.
She wobbly as fuck.
Right. And I agree with everything Stormii said. And I get, being there for her as a friend if she needed. but I'm not finna wait for you. I'm not gonna be your friend on your terms. That's not
Yeah,
what
no.
I've had friends who, they talk to you, then they ghost you, then they talk to you, then they ghost you. And they're gonna keep on coming back as long as you let them keep on coming back after the ghost. But then I got to a point, I was like, you know what? So I'm gonna just become Casper this time.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not finna keep coming in and out of my life like, bitch, no,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't the mall, ain't no revolving doors.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like a
Yep.
bunch of games that Sarah is playing. And again, unfortunately, she might not know how to communicate, how to communicate, period, or how to communicate with you. I don't want to say shyness, but sometimes people play games to try to get attention. And they don't
Yeah.
realize that those games they play is getting you attention, but it ain't getting the kind you want that you're
You
looking for.
want, yep. You right about that.
So, yeah, notice the signs before, because red
Bye,
flag.
Sarah. Bye. Bye, Sarah. Bye. Deuce. You got too much going on. Mm-mm.
Okay. She got something more to say to Sarah, but she trying to hold it. So what else you got for us, folks? She keep on going off on Sarah.
That's it about Sarah. Sarah done.
Okay.
Done, done.
Okay. So we got some more relationship, or do we want to move to something else?
I don't have any more relationship.
Okay. Well, I ain't got no relationships. I mean, I'm chilling.
Chilling. I ain't got no relationships either, other
Okay.
than a bratty toddler that's going to end up having teenage love.
Ooh.
But, that's
Ooh.
all I got to do with over here.
Yes. So what's up? What's up, Forrest? You want to move into this religion topic?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So go ahead.
Okay.
I've got to a point where I don't know if I believe in a God or I believe in the Bible. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to take it back. There have been 400 years of slavery. We all know black people are chosen ones. It take a white person twice. It take a white person twice as hard to do something a black person can do.
Mm-hmm.
So there's multiple Bibles. I'm pretty sure they all say different things. So there's multiple Bibles. No one knows what Bibles to believe in. There's multiple gods, but no one's never no one's never sat down and had a conversation with God. So it's to a point where I have no idea what I want to believe in.
Okay. So do you believe that there is any God, or you just like, I don't know what to believe?
I don't know what to believe. To be honest, I believe in Forrest.
Forest?
Forrest. Yes.
Oh, and you. Because
Yeah.
I was like, the
You.
trees in the forest?
No, you. So you don't believe there's a higher power, whether it's a God or, there's no higher power
Not at the moment, no.
other than you. You are it.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what to say.
I've
Me.
had conversations with someone claiming that we're trying to make me believe in God and will claim that humans are misunderstanding because that's why God so-called flooded the earth before there was what we live on now.
Mm-hmm.
So from that person saying humans are misunderstanding, God would be misunderstanding. No one even knows if God is a man or a woman. No one knows what happens when you die.
You really been studying this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, but I want to ask you a question. Did something happen along the way for you to get to this point, or
That was going to be my question.
Or did you just like, decide you want to see what other religions are out there? Because people do that a lot. People like really go on world tours and shit to try to find out about religion. So there's nothing wrong with it, but it's two different reasons is why I'm asking. So did something happen along the way to make you be like,
Yes.
or
Yeah, something happened. It was basically just listen to people talk about it. Like, people will go, oh, well, you can't do anything without having God in your life.
mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to, with or without God, or a God, period.
Okay. Well, I think this is a good conversation to have. It's gonna be short with me because you got questions that I ain't got the answer to. Like I don't even know. This gonna take some. I'm gonna have to research
Me
before I.
too.
Yeah, because I ain't got no opinion on it. And again, it's nothing wrong with how you feel. You ain't the only person to feel like that. I just don't have the answers for it. Now, what I can say is we can have you back on the show and we can research and see if we can find somebody who can help you find the answers without trying to force you to pick a side.
Believe in it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you do have people who they'll hear this and they'll be like, oh no, that's the devil in him. That's the devil in him.
Right.
And really, you trying to understand because I feel like you do. Why do we have so many different? Well, I feel like you do in some aspects. Why do we have so many different churches if it's just one God? Why is everybody doing this so much different if it's just one God? Who's to say that your way is the right way or my way
is the wrong way?
right?
Right.
So I think it would be good to revisit this conversation.
I do
and
too.
Try to find somebody who can answer all of our questions. That's gonna be a damn good show.
I think I have somebody in mind.
Okay, yeah. That's good. So we definitely gonna revisit this because I think that's gonna be a good topic. So hey, y'all watching, y'all stay tuned for this because it's gonna be good. But yeah, you got anything else? Because I don't know about it. I don't know what to say about it.
I'm lost for words, and that's not normal for me or her.
Shit, that's normal for me
because she talks.
I don't talk. I don't. She lying. Go ahead, Forrest, because she lying.
No, but I have been researching and doing. I've been researching in different religions, trying to believe in something. But from what I've looked at, nothing really stands out or grabs my attention. So.
Because you got questions, right? Like before you can even make any kind of decision on what
you can even fully believe, you have to understand, basically.
Right. You definitely have to understand because plenty of people have gotten into many religions that they be like, whoa. They should have read the fine print, and they didn't. So, yeah, I feel you. And it's nothing wrong. People go on spiritual journeys all the time. That's what I was looking for. People go on spiritual journeys all the time.
Or what they call spiritual sabbaticals.
Is be careful what you tap into. That's the only thing I say is be careful what you tap into, energy and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about this again because So do anybody, Stormii Smoke, me, have any questions? I don't have any questions for Forrest.
Yeah, you ask yourself, do you have any questions?
I did. I was trying to think.
I don't have any questions. I'm questioned out.
Forrest, you have any further questions for us?
I have no questions at all.
Okay, well, we thank you for coming on.
Thank you for being a guest on our show.
Tell all your friends.
All your insights on this teenage love and religion. You had our wheels turning.
You did. You worked us today. But yeah, we need to tell your friends and your friends' friends and Sarah friends.
And all their friends.
All their friends. They need to watch the Black Girls Gone Wild podcast because Forrest is on this thing.
Sarah go get her feelings hurt if she watched this though.
Well, Sarah gonna get her feelings hurt if she got something to say after she watched this too.
Listen, bye, Sarah. Bye.
Now, Sarah, you cool now?
Go work on yourself, Sarah. Well, we giving you a chance. Bye.
And y'all thought I was the mean one. Mm-hmm. Nope, it's her.
Get your finger right. Get your finger. I can't get my finger right.
I can't go at it. Either way, but yeah, we thank you for coming on. We definitely will bring you back. We're gonna get that together about the whole religious thing. Get a panel, get some people to come on and talk to us about it.
Talk about it.
So yeah, we'll let you know when we ready. Viewers, y'all stay tuned for that because it's gonna be good. So any last words you want to say for us?
No words at all.
All right. Well, we sure appreciate you for being on. You gonna say bye?
Oh, my bad.
Bye, y'all.